My name is Amos Mpebo Yesutambu. I work with Friends of the Earth Ghana as the program coordinator for our climate change and energy program. And I was part of the research team for the gender equity and energy access in the Global South, the case study for Ghana. In the course of this research, what we noticed, what really became evident are two key or central issues. The first being spatial disparities in our energy access policies, and also the second being gender disparities in our energy policies. So in the first case, the existing data clearly indicates that Ghana has a relatively high energy access levels, with about 80% of households in Ghana currently connected to the national grid or to electricity. But about 20% of households still do not have access to electricity. And what we realized is the majority of this 20% are rural households. In actual fact, about 50% of households in Ghana, rural households in Ghana, still do not have access to electricity. And this is a major gap that we think our energy policies really need to address. Second part is the gender disparity. So what we notice from the existing evidence, our current energy policies, for instance, the Ghana Energy Policy 2010 and the Renewable Energy Master Plan, both recognize the need for gender mainstreaming, ensuring that the needs of women are actually taken into account in the formulation and implementation of our energy policies. However, from the interactions, from the interviews we had with about 25 experts, energy experts in Ghana, we realized there are still major gaps, major challenges that needs to be, that are hindering the translation of the existing policy texts into reality. The first being the fact that private sector still feels that, or private sector have the belief that gender equity should not be a central issue or should not even be a discussion in energy policy formulation, because it is believed that private sector believes that both men and women need energy equally to meet their daily needs. On the other hand, government sector respondents from these government institutions believe that our energy policies, like the Ghana Energy Policy 2010, the Renewable Energy Master Plan, already make provision for gender mainstreaming. So our energy policies are gender sensitive. Civil society and other respondents who are non-state actors also have the belief that the central issue that Ghana face is not the gender sensitivity of the energy policies. The central issue is about implementation of the existing policies, and the fact that we have not been able to put in place existing frameworks, institutional capacities to be able to translate the gender mainstreaming that is within the energy policies into reality. And that is still what's creating a major gap in terms of our equitable energy access. So this goes to support what Friends of the Earth Ghana and Friends of the Earth in general has been advocating for, the fact that the discourse on equitable energy access needs to aim higher. The discourse equitable energy access need to have a broader context to be able to account for these disparities, these challenges, these local, cultural challenges that are still preventing women and local communities from participating equally in energy policy implementation. So we believe that equitable energy access should not just be about getting households connected to electricity, but it should also take into account the voices of women, the voices of rural communities. If these voices local community voices are brought on board, and the voices of women are brought on board, and women are made a central part of this discussion from the household level to the institutional level to the national level. That is when Ghana would actually be able to move or be able to translate our energy policies or the text in our energy policies into reality. And that is when we would actually be able to attain the provisions in the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals.